Hawa, Hashim, Shai, Waha, Rakah, Kadash, Barakah.
Number one to the elders and the apostles and great ones. This is the SHAM.
YAHAWAH.
Just coming, with a quick hit, going into, the strength and power of YAHAWASHI, and how he formed Israel, or YAHAWAH in the pure Hebrew. So with that, let's just get it popping. Let's go straight in. Mafia, could you grab me Deuteronomy verse 7? That's right. This is Deuteronomy 4 and 7. What nation is there so great, whereas Yahweh so nigh unto them? So what nation is so great? What nation was the nation that YAHAWASHI chose? Alright? Because that's only going to be the nations that's going to be pushing YAHAWASHI in every time. Continue. As Yahweh our power in all things that we call upon him for. So, and what nation is there so great that has statutes and judgment so righteous as all this law, which I set before you this day? Alright, so with that, did you get that Psalms chapter 147, verse 19? Just to prove the point, because YAHAWASHI gave his law, statutes, and commandments to one particular people.
This is Psalms chapter 147, verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. Verse 20. He have not dealt so in any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh.
So no other nation knows. So it is the nation of Israel. That's the only nation that's, that YAHAWASHI showed favor in. Okay, to have those laws and statutes. You're right to unlock it. On Deuteronomy 4? Yeah, come. I'm sure. All right. This is verse 9. Only take heed to thyself and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thine eyes have seen, unless they depart. Continue, our guys. Like. And it's the middle of verse 9 for Deuteronomy 4 and 9. Unless they depart from thy heart all the days of thy life, which teach them thy sons and thy sons' sons. So this shows that Israel went off as a nation, right? But YAHAWASHI started with Israel, having his law, statutes, and commandments. He started with the spirit and power being given unto the nation. And it's going to come back around and be back given unto the nation, due to the men that's out here signing and crying on these streets, for the will to be YAHAWASHI, right? All right. YAHAWAH, could you grab Deuteronomy 14? And
You said Deuteronomy 14?
Yeah, come. 14 and 2.
Alright, this is Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power, and the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself, above all the nations that are upon the earth.
Yeah. So it's all going back around. times, that shows that so it shall be in the future. Okay, so whenever Esau's kingdom falls, Israel's going to come back. Before the kingdom falls, Israel's going to come back and pronounce themselves as the nation of Israel. Okay, and it's only going to be through that action. That YAHAWASHI is going to come and sup with his people again.
Can I say something?
Go ahead,
Like you bring it up, bro. And I said in Psalms 147, he showed Jacob, his statutes, and Israel his judgments, man. You have not dealt so with any other nation. Just like you brought out in Deuteronomy 14 too. He chose Israel to be a particular people to him, man. Okay, so that shows, out of all the nations that the Most High has made, he chooses one thing he chose one nation out of all the other nations, And I got a precept on something right quick. It's 2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 20. I started 22. In my soul recovered the spirit of understanding, and I began to talk with the Most High again. It said, "O Yahawah, that bearest rule over every wood of the earth, and of all the trees thereof, that has chosen thee only one vine." Verse 24, "And of all the lands of the whole world, thou hast chosen thee one pit, and of all the flowers thereof one lily, and of all the depths of the sea, thou hast filled thee one river, and of all builded city thou hast hallowed Zion unto thyself, and of all the fowls that are created, thou hast chosen thee one dove, and of all the cattle that are made, thou hast divided thee one sheep." Verse 27, "And among all the multitudes of people, thou hast gotten thee one people, and unto this people whom thou lovest, thou givest their law that is approved of all." And that goes to show you that the Most High, not only out of the nations that he chose one thing, but he chose one thing out of all his creation. Every tree, he chose one tree. Every flower, he chose one flower, So the Most High particular on stuff that he, how can you say? I guess, that he likes them.
I don't mean to cut you off at all. So I can sure. But that scripture right there, that's a very beautiful scripture, man, because it shows how the Most High only chose one thing out of everything that he made. He was like, okay, well, I like the dove, so I'm gonna set the dove apart, or make the dove holier than all the other birds. Just like he did with the plants, with the animals, with the other trees in the garden. All right, because a man is like a tree. Some men bear, bad fruit, and other men, like YAHAWASHI has chosen, bears good fruit. Okay? And I was just, because I love that scripture, bro. That was beautiful, man. Hey, but you got any more external on that?
That was it. Continue on.
I have a precept real quick, just to back up that Brother Benayah's precept. This is Psalms 132. I'm going to start off at verse 13. Right? "For the Lord hath chosen Zion, he hath desired it for his habitation. This is my rest forever. Here will I dwell, for I have desired it." You know what I'm saying? Going into how the Most High, chose Israel, out of the multitude of nations, you know what I'm saying? Which goes back to what? Sirach 17:17. You know what I'm saying? You can also go to Titus chapter 2. You know what I'm saying? Where it says, he had chosen himself a peculiar people. You know what I'm saying? And when you go into that, into that word peculiar, you know, as a matter of fact, here, let me grab it real quick. Somebody got a blue letter on deck. I don't got my phone on me right now. You know, you can look it up on Titus chapter 2, verse 14, I believe.
Oh, I'm also looking up on Deuteronomy chapter 26.
You said what?
Do you want it in the Hebrew and the Greek?
Yeah, if you want to bring it out on both, that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, here's the Hebrew. So, like if I say it wrong, but it's Sagulah, like it says possession, property, value, all right, properties, peculiar treasures.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Israel is Israel's treasure, man. You know, you can also go to Joel, I think it's chapter 3, where it says that I am in the midst of Israel and none else. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Most High is only dealing with Israel, man, and it's evident throughout the whole scriptures, man, because throughout the whole scriptures, he always talking about Israel. You know what I'm saying? You go to church today, man, they don't, you know, they hardly ever mention anything about Israel or the 12 tribes.
Right, and that's all true right there, because the only thing they mention is themselves. So therefore, these churches these days have become idol worshipers because they're worshiping themselves as their own idol.
Con, you got that word in the Greek? I said you got that word in the Greek? I said you got that word peculiar in the Greek also?
Yeah,
oh, okay. Con.
Is it Titus 4?
Oh no, it's Titus 2 and 14.
Peculiar. This is G. Titus 2 and 14.
Yeah.
G.
Well, actually, can you read the scripture for, you know, read it, start at 13 and then read it to 14 and then, you know, bring out the word just so we can get a good understanding on that.
Alright, this is Titus chapter 2, verse 13. It says, look for that blessed hope and the glorious appearance of great power and our Savior, YAHAWASHI HaMashiach, who saves himself for us, who gave himself for us, that he might redeem us all iniquity and purify unto himself children, peculiar people, zealous of good works.
Yeah, man, the peculiar people talking about Israel, man. Because you can go to Matthew chapter 2, and it says, as a matter of fact, can you get that word peculiar? I'll get that Matthew chapter 2 real quick.
Alright, this is peculiar. This is G4041. It's per E-O.
Okay, let me read this first real quick, and then you can get it. All right, so this is Matthew chapter 2, verse 6. And thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are not the least among the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel. You know what I'm saying? That governor being Yahawashi, you know? You know what I'm saying? Because there's a multitude of scriptures that you can go to prove that redemption is meant for, it's talking about Israel, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go ahead. Go. Did you got that word already, Tasha?
This G341 is Purisios, is that which is one's own, belonging to one's possession, a people selected by Yahawah from the other nations, from his own possession.
Yeah, man. Talking about Israel. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah. You know, read that part. Read that again. It said you said a people selected by the Most High, right?
God, this is this is a people selected by Yahawah, YAHAWASHI, from the other nations for his own possession.
Right.
So it's like, okay, I can choose. I can choose anyone else. You know, that goes right into that First Peter 2:9. You know.
Come on.
I got pretty good if I can break it out. Go ahead, I'm sure.
Salakia Akiyama. Go ahead. I'm gonna take this call real quick. It's one of the brothers.
Just going into Romans 9, starting 1, where it says, I say the truth in Mashiach. I lie not. My conscience also bearing my witness, in the Holy Spirit. I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart. So I wish in myself procures from Mashiach a curse for my brother, my kinsman according to the flesh. At this point, who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and covenant and the giving of the law and the service of Yahawah and the covenant.
I was just gonna say they touch that Christian doctrine that the Gentiles are, you know, they Yahweh tries to bring them back, you know, back into the fold. It's all nations, you know, because he just said it was my brother, my kinsman, according unto the flesh, you know, who are Israelites. Okay, and verse 4, who pertains to the adoption, you know. You look at that word adoption, man, it's being, you know, being brought back in, you know. We pull it up in the blue letter.
You got it?
Okay, this word adoption is Salaki, if I say it wrong.
Strong's G 5206. We are to see ya.
We have to see it, you know. And it says adoption. Adoption is as son. You know, the relationship with the Most High was pleased to establish between himself and the Israelites in preference to all other nations. Okay? It says in preference, you know. So he preferred, you know, Israel over all other nations, you know.
That's right. And they were how Shai was with that woman, I can get it. That was when you were talking to her at the well. That's John 4:22. I got it. I can start at 21. You don't mind read Bible Bashar. I can do it.
What is it, bro?
John 4:21. And this is going to I was starting when you were talking to the woman at the well. They said, Yahweh said unto her, woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. That's just like you know right there where he basically just let them know from there salvation is of the Jews.
Hey, read one more verse. 23.
Yeah, chapter 23, huh? This is 23. But the hour cometh, and now is when the true worshipers worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him.
That's right. You know, it says the hour cometh and is now, man. You know, when the true worshipers, you know, of the Father, you know, worship in the spirit and truth, man. The true worshipers are the Israelites,
This is Zechariah. You ready for it?
Good.
Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, says Jehovah, two parts therein should be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
Right there, right? See, because we're going into Israel being that particular people, but see, now is Israel is that particular people. They are special unto Yahawah should be on shine, but there's a special elect out of the nation of Israel. Because we can't just say Israel as a whole. Israel as a whole right now, two-thirds of Israel right now is completely going on. So they're completely wicked. So we have to cast off that old man, or separate ourselves from them, all right, and proclaim the name of Yahawah should be on shine. All right. So read that again. That 2/3.
This is Zechariah 13 and 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, says Yahawah, two parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
So the third shall be left therein. All right. So that's the part that Yahawah should be. So like that's the part that Yahawah should be on shine has chosen. To actually make it out of some destruction.
Continue on.
Yeah, come on.
Verse 9. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I...
Continue, Oxalaki. Go ahead.
And they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. And I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, Yahawah is my power.
So it's only going to be those ones that proclaim Yahawah should be on shine, that just keep the law that to actually make it. Those ones that are doing work, right? Willingly, right? And they're not putting their hands to the plow and turning back, okay? Because this world, as it is today, it makes you want to go off, but it's through the strength and power of Yahawah should be on shine, that we will on, and that we keep pushing, right? I'm just because there's always two sides to each coin, okay? Because it's like we are going to be exalted and lifted up whenever Yahawah should be on shine comes back, as it says in I think it's Revelation chapter 7.
Salakia, Tasha, you kind of cut off on my end. What'd you say?
I was asking the brother to pull Revelation chapter 1 verse 7.
Oh, okay, come on.
This is, I get it. Revelation 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. And they also which pierced him, and all kindred of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. Verse 8. I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending.
You good, Tasha? I think his phone. I think his end might have froze.
Yeah, I think so.
Can y'all hear me?
Okay, yeah, we can hear you now.
come over the whole earth, right? Right? And as he's being the man there, right? Telling the truth, you know? And it's only going to be through, you know, shots turn, you know, that you know, and then all the other, you know, promises are going to be, all right? A little bit.
Hey, Tasha. Hey, do you have another chat open somewhere else? Cause I can hear the feedback on the phone. You know what I'm saying, and it sounds kind of bad.
I don't.
Okay, now it sounds. Yeah, now it sounds better. Okay, Khan.
You know, it's just how, you know, the YAHAWASHI, you know, he chose a particular person, people. He chose a particular everything. Okay? Right. Just like, you know, it says, you know, in the Revelations, whenever he is going to be revealed, you know, we are going to be revealed of who we are. So that means that we're going to be put in our life. You know? It's all going to be through the power of YAHAWASHI on the side. So I'm going to pull this 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 19. You know, it says, but ye are the chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, and a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praise of him who has called you. You know, of darkness. It's like it's you out of darkness into this marvelous light. You know? So it's to the 1/3, you know, the 144,000 and 1/3, you know, those are gonna be the, you know, the best part of the army, 144,000. He didn't need the whole army of the nation of Israel. He just the elect few. It's just like that. I think that it's where it talks about how the general only pulled out 300 men out of, well, not 300, but a certain number of men out of his army, you know, to go and fight, because the other ones wasn't worthy to, you know, drink water or oh, Gilead.
Yeah.
Do you remember that scripture?
Which one?
Where the dudes were drinking water and they put their heads down and they went looking for the oncoming.
Wait, are you talking about? Wait, are you talking about when they went down to the water hole or something, and then some of them were drinking with their, you know, like this, and then some were drinking with their.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, Khan.
I don't know that scripture well, but
Well, what about it?
well, I was just, you know, telling that everybody isn't going to be fit for this, right? It's going to be 144,000 and 1/3. You know, that's most high special. You know, that's separate. You know, just like he took the one tree and the one fruit and the one on the other side, but over here, you're going to have to die.
Gone. I mean, I got one more precept if you want to end it off on that. Okay, this is Jeremiah. I'm going to start at verse, it's like a Jeremiah chapter 11. I'm going to start at verse 16, right? The Lord called thy name a green olive tree, fair and of goodly fruit. With the noise of a great tumult, he hath kindled fire upon it, and the branches of it are broken. You know what I'm saying? And the olive tree, man, is known for being able to withstand a high amount of temperature of heat. You know what I'm saying? Verse 17, for the Lord of hosts that planted thee have pronounced evil against thee, man. And it shows you right there, for the Lord of hosts that planted thee, you know what I'm saying, talking about Israel, have pronounced evil against thee for the evil of the house of Israel and of the house of Judah, which they have done against themselves to provoke me to anger, offering incense unto Baal. You know what I'm saying? And that goes back to that Deuteronomy chapter 4 that Brother Shah had brought out, you know what I'm saying? Because I believe around verse 29, it says that he would scatter us among the nations and make us serve idols, different idols and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And it also says that we had done it against ourselves. You know, and that's true because we have done it against ourselves. You know, many times over, man, turning our backs against the Most High. You know, we stiff-necked people. You know, throwing away the law, statutes, commandments. You know what I'm saying? See, verse 18. And the Lord hath given me knowledge of it, and I had known it, and thou shewest me their doings. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High has given knowledge, that understanding to us, man. You know, to be able to see and understand that, man, we in this condition because we went off. You know. See, verse 19. But I was like a lamb or an ox that is brought to the slaughter, and I knew not that they had devised devices against me, saying, let us destroy the tree with the fruit thereof, and let us cut him off from the land of the living, that his name may be no more remembered. But, O Lord of hosts, that judgest righteously, that triest the reins of the heart, let me see thy vengeance on them, for unto thee have I revealed my cause, you know. But that was pretty much it on that, you know what I'm saying? You know, pretty much showing you that the Most High, you know, is going to put that judgment on that part of Israel, man, for not following after the law, statutes, commandments, you know. But out of that mist, man, you're gonna have the elect, you know, that will be saved, you know, because as a matter of fact, Salaki, can you go back to that Deuteronomy chapter 24, Salaki chapter 4? Start out for verse.
Chapter 4, verse 7.
No, start at 27.
Sorry, what verse?
27.
Somebody do on 4, starting at 27.
Come on.
27. Deuteronomy 4:27. And the Lord shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left in few number among the heathen, whether the Lord shall lead you. And there ye shall.
You say something, Shah?
It was my technical difficulty.
Oh, okay.
Deuteronomy 4:20. And there ye shall serve God, the work of men's hands, wood and stone, which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell.
Yeah, man. The Most High, you know, scattered Israel throughout all the nations, you know, which was a part of the curse. You know, part of the curses, which you can go back and Deuteronomy chapter 28. You know what I'm saying? Because it tells you right there that we go if we don't obey the law, statutes, and commandments, man, that the Most High was going to scatter us amongst a nation that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? And that we were going to serve other gods. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 29. But if from this thou shalt seek Yahweh thy power, thou shalt find him. If thou seek him with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
Yeah, man, and that's going into Salaki. You know, that's going into the elect, man, because the elect are the only ones that are going to, you know, that are going to seek him with all their hearts, man. You know, like the brother brought out, you know, 2/3 of Israel must be put to death, man. You know, like we read in Jeremiah chapter 11. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be you know, they just gonna have to be destroyed, man. They too wicked, you know. But out of that fire, man, the elect are gonna rise up. You know what I'm saying? Read that next verse.
Verse 30. When thou art in tribulation, and all these things are come upon thee, even in the latter days, if thou turn to Yahweh thy power, and shall be obedient unto his voice. 31. For Yahweh thy power is a merciful power. He will not forsake thee.
Somebody say something.
Whenever you read back in the beginning, could you read back in 30 again, because it says something specifically. All right. This is Deuteronomy 4 and verse 30. Back in 30. When thou art in tribulation, and all these things are come upon thee, even in the latter days, if thou turn to Yahweh thy power. Alright, so it says when thou art in tribulation. Alright, now that's taking trouble right there. Alright, and it says even in the latter days. Alright, this isn't talking about back then, it's talking about right now. Okay, because this is the latter days. These are the last days of the last days, coined by the elders. All right, it's the last days of the last days. So as you're going through that tribulation, you know, only the elect is going to have the day. You know, right? So, Sloppy, continue. I would just wanted to expand on that point.
Con.
All right. And I'll read, start back at the top. When thou art in tribulation, and all these things are come upon thee, even in the latter days, if thou turn to Yahweh thy power, and shall be obedient unto his voice. Listen, verse 30. Verse 31. For Yahweh thy power is a merciful power. He will not forsake thee, neither destroy thee, nor forget thee covenant of thy fathers which he sware unto him.
Gone, you know what I'm saying? Which is talking about, you know, going into the, you know, into these times, man. Because, you know, the only men that have gone back to the Most High is the men of the Lord, you know, out there prophesying day in and day out. You know what I'm saying? Doing videos, learning the name. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, read that last verse again from the top, just that first top part.
Verse 31 back at the top. For Yahweh thy power is a merciful power.
Right, go
He
ahead.
will not forsake thee, neither destroy thee, nor forget the covenant of thy fathers which he sware unto them.
Right, man. You know, he's not going to forget that. You know, he's not going to forget his promise, man. You know what I'm saying? And that, you know, everything's going to be established through the elect, you know, in the 1/3. And then, you know, the 2/3 are going to have to die on this side and, you know, and be brought back in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? And everything's going to be played out, you know, how the scriptures say they're going to be played out. You know, if anybody else got any more precepts or want to make a point.
That's all I got on that. If I don't mind adding on to that, Shah.
Gone.
And it goes into, you know, like basically, I wanted to start off reading Ephesians, and I want to start off at 3. It says, blessed be Yahawah, the Father of our Lord, YAHAWASHI, who has blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in Mashiach, according as he has chosen us in him before the foundation of the world. Which that let you know, we were there, in the beginning. That we should be holy and without blame before him in love, having predestinated us into the adoption, of children by Yahushua Mashiach to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will. Alright?
Gone, yeah, man.
Verse 6.
Salakia. You know, like I said, man, he had predestinated us, man, which means what? That it was already decided a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead,
Verse 6. Praise of the glory of his grace, wherein he has made us accepted in the beloved.
Right. Is that it on that?
Yeah, just one more verse there. In whom we have redemption through his blood and forgiveness of sins according to the riches of his grace.
Yeah, con, man, and that's only for the elect, man. That redemption was only meant for the nation of Israel, you know. And you can read that. You can read that in Ephesians chapter 2, Acts chapter 5, starting at verse 30. You know, Acts 2 and 22. You know, it's everywhere, man. You know, and there's too many scriptures to prove that the Most High is only dealing with Israel. Anybody else got anything? You got anything, Stashal?
That's it.
Okay. Okay, Khan. Yeah, you know, with that, Lord willing, brothers were edified. You know, call halal, Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Waha, Rakah, Kudash, Barakatah. You know, with that, I'm going to say Shalom.